My name is Dale Huss. I'm 75 years old. I was having a lot of difficulty urinating and stopping the urination and a lot of stuff that was really more than embarrassing. And so we wrestled with trying to figure it out. He used medicine first, and then he did this procedure called a urolift, and that was supposed to be a minor procedure that was supposed to work, but it didn't work very well, and it was painful. It was about 2 or 3 years ago, I guess. Time is hard for me to measure anymore, but I'd say it was about 2 or 3 years ago. And you know, my symptoms stayed for too long of a time, and I'd come in regularly, and he would, you know, have me do the regular stuff, see what the volume was, and see how long it took, and all that kind of thing. You know, it wasn't working out, so he said, we're going to do this ablation procedure. It was hard, actually. I hate to say that everything wasn't great. It was difficult. It hurts. So that wasn't so good, but it did fix everything. And now I feel like I embarrass him when I say that I feel like I'm 18 again. And really, that's in terms of that bio, it's true. That's how I feel. You know, I think it was about 3 or 4 months ago, and then, you know, it took a couple months to get on board with the idea, and for him to think about it too, and then we just did it, and it worked out. Yeah, I'm all recovered. I think I'm great. I mean, to be feeling like you're 18, I'd say that's recovery, and I hope it stays that way, you know. And I would recommend it to anybody who's having that, and I'd skip the urolift part. It seems like it's just a waste of time. You know, I only spent, I think, a day in the hospital. I think it was a couple hours. You know, it's horrible to you know, have that problem. You know, it stopped me from going on trips. You know, we had a annual trip to Iowa to see my wife's relatives, and I just couldn't do it. You know, because I was, you know, I couldn't take the plane ride. I've been getting up at least 6 times a night for years. You know, I think that's why men have a terrible disadvantage, because they don't sleep. I tell them to have it done and don't fool around, because it's not worth going through more pain and more procedures and more hospital time. You can just, you know, if you're only in the hospital one day and then you have a bad 3 weeks, you know, it's not so bad for total freedom and health again, and then you feel great. So I was getting up like a dozen times a night, you know, and it was just, and it hurt every time. So it wasn't very good, but it got better and better and better, and no pain now. No. I don't think there's anything in the future that he's thinking about other than the regular exams that the men do for cancer and so on, and that's every year you get, that's PSA, I think is what they do, and you know, it's just like part of the deal, especially when you get older. Yeah, I've been seeing him for a little over 10 years, I think. I'm not positive. My memory's not as good as it used to be. I always loved saying your name, and now I found out today that you're Iranian, and I wondered what nationality you were. But thanks a lot. You've been really good with this, and easy to see, and easy to talk to, and it looks like it turned out fine. So thank you very much.